Hello, Risk fans. The legendary MacGruder. Former Navy SEAL, Army Ranger, and Green Beret. Served 6 tours in the Middle East, 4 in Afghanistan, 3 each in North Africa, Congo, South Africa, East Africa, and Central America. Recipient of 16 Purple Hearts, 3 Congressional Medals of Honor, 7 Presidential Medals of Bravery, and the starting tight end for the University of Texas, El Paso Miners. That was a long time ago. Eons, you might say. Now, my mission is to attain and uphold the rank of Grandmaster and Risk Global Domination by deploying only in the theater of Classic Fixed. None of this other malarkey. None of this other junk. We're gonna conquer the world. We're gonna save the world. That's what we're doing. That's the mission. So, today, we are playing as Chameleon. Because nobody's ever called me the Chameleon before. Classic MacGruder. You can see here that we're at 4,268 points. That's where we left off. This is going to be episode 5 and game 6. Or something like that. And we got the colors of the Chameleon. Red, green, gold, yellow. Alright, well, let's get in here. I'm excited. I'm pumped. Woo! It's going to be tits. Gonna go backwards here, try to find something. We're looking for 6 alliances on and an expert, novice to grandmaster. This is looking good, folks. 60 seconds. We gotta get one of these primary colors. Need yellow here. Thinking yellow. Oh man, red would have been real nice. We're gonna be yellow today. Flying the flag of Togo. Readying up. Praying for no bots, no whammies. The Lord has been good to me lately. We're yellow, we're in the last position. We don't have any bots as of now. With an expert bot, depending on the ranks of the people that are in the lobby. Look at this! We can see shit. Sweet. You just never know what you're gonna get. As our good old friend Forrest Gump would say. Dizzy. He said that. Lieutenant Dan, ice cream. What kind of ice cream, Forrest? Chocolate. Haven't even looked at the board. We've got 9 in North America. That's a good looking play. And I think we're looking pretty solid there. I think we're going to need to ally up with Red. He's looking probably to take Europe. General Higa from Thailand? Then we have General Larks from Sweden. We're definitely going to want to make an alliance here. I think did he put in? Von Clausewitz from Sweden? He put in to the North of America? I don't know if I like that. Do we have any easy takes? We got this 4 stuck. Really not a whole bunch of easy stuff. We want to allow blue to get out. We're going to use this 3 to hit the one in Northwest Territories and then fortify in. Looks like our yellow got blasted in Argentina. That's what happens when you're in the last spot. high propensity for you to get kind of beat up a little bit, but that's why you get 6 troops here. 5 in the 5th position, 4 in the 4th position, then 3, 3, 3 in the first 3 opening slots. So kind of 3rd position is kind of the worst, I would say. At least you get a little something for your effort on the other ones. Blue, we requested. I'm starting off with 9 here. Ooh, okay. We want to start moving this 4 over, potentially, if we can. I think we send a message to blue as well, like you're not, you should probably invest elsewhere. He didn't accept my ally request. Black is Hoodoo. 33. It's like Croatia? Potentially. Black looks like they're going for South America. If that is the case, we'll need to ally. We have orange from General. Not quite sure of the country. General Thatch playing as orange in the 5th position. Not quite sure where they're gonna land. Green and orange could be battling for Australia. Yeah, good. Yeah, take some of that. Stay away. You've got Africa. All right. Looks like we've got North America, folks. It's my favorite continent to play, but it can be gummed up a little bit sometimes. We got a 5 and a 2 from green living in there with a 3 from blue. And depending on how quickly Black Hoodoo from South America takes South America, sometimes they like to park their ass right in Central America and say that you don't get a bonus and we can't be buddies, even though we're buddies, which is a big indicator of their skill level. But right now he doesn't go rushing in to take that 3. We could have somebody that knows what they're doing. Really want to start connecting here. I think get this get as much as we can out of Africa, folks. Hope everybody's doing well today. The Grudes is having a fantastic Tuesday. No, depending out there in YouTube land, whenever you watch this, it could be a different day. But just know that my Tuesday so far is absolutely fucking rocking. I'm pumped to play. Favorite game in the world. Classic Fixed. It's all we do here. It's all we do. Because it's the hardest way to attain Grandmaster, to climb yourself all the way to the top risk. Because it is so unpredictable. You never know who's going to be in there. You never know how they're going to play. You never know if they're going to suicide you. It's a very psychological game. You need to understand who this person is, how their mindset is based on the way that they play. It's freaky. And you could be wrong. So you got to be aggressive, but then you also have to be calculated. You have to have timing. You have to have luck. Skill is a big part of it. All of it goes together, and you need to understand how that pie works. Black takes South America now. I would. Being very patient. Orange goes here. I think they're going to be worried about Australia. Hoping that they don't smack my 2. They could potentially take this 1, but they want to start moving it out. Let's see what we got for cards so far. Yakuts in Japan for cavalry and infantry. We're just looking for the artillery or a wild card to make the big trade. We're hoping to trade in 3. That'd be nice. Definitely don't want to go to 5 in the opening trade, because you could be the fish. Let's see where we're at after this round. This round's almost complete. Orange is looking like they're going to do a bot out. Because this 12 is going to smack me and I don't have good position and I'm a fucking pussy. Well, they're still around. Good. Just going to keep moving this along. We will connect this Scandinavia position through Iceland into Greenland. Next, we do get a big trade. Big trade on 3 in North America, G, Greenland, and Alberta. That's how you do it, folks. It's going to be very interesting to see what type of war we have going here between General Thatch and General Larks. Thatch and Larks. The Larks hide in the thatch, in the thicket. Whippoorwill, whippoorwill. Hey, you guys, look up here, look up here. Hey, you. That's a fucking deep cut there, folks. Drop it in the comments if you know it. Blue taking Africa after they turn in what appears to be a big trade. Guarding all fronts. Not showing a lot of trust. See what black does here. I'd kind of like it if they guard against this 11. It looks like it. That's great. We want green out of here. I definitely want green out of here. I don't really want to ally up just yet. Thinking about my pathing here, we're going to go from Greenland down. Probably add some troops here. A little bit on Greenland as well. We'll expect to lose some troops if we have to hit this 5 path. Going to come back around and up. We're going to have to leave some down in Central. We'll leave 3. Trade. One here to ensure we get a 100% roll. We take it now, folks, which is a little aggressive. Oh. Oh, we didn't get it out of there. Attack my interior if you need to. Sorry. Try to get out of there in time. My bad. Let's give black a thumbs up. Just gonna spread a little love. See. Oh. We're gonna see if we can hold on to this position. Black is the big question. They do have some material sitting out in India and Japan. That's how you play the South American position. You hold South American, you add troops significantly to a point where a butthole Australia doesn't completely remove you from that theater. Yes. Could have a homie here in Hoodoo. Hodor. I'm gonna throw a heart. And I'm gonna say, what do we do here? I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, but I need to attack your territory, and I'm gonna get out. There. Give him a thumbs up. Say attack my terror if you need to. We want to be homies. We want to be in good standing with our friend in Europe, as we're in good standing with our friend in South America in Hoodoo and Higa. Hoodoo and the Higa would love to be my amigas. If they're on the feminine. I don't know. Just a little side note for those of you that have been kind of watching so far, and I thank you. If you're curious about the background music, I actually created it for MacGruder originals. I made a lot of them a long time ago. Didn't really do anything with them until I got this fantastic idea to do this, and you know, didn't want to just have my boring old voice resonating. Something in the background. To keep it going. Try to pick a different song every match. I only have so many, but at some point we'll start to repeat. I think I got about 40 or 50 that we can run through, and you know, depending on my mood. This one's a little bit darker, even though I'm in a great mood today. Like it. All right. So I'm gonna say I'm sorry I gotta attack Black's territory. Give him a thumbs up. Just gonna match the 3 that he has in Venezuela. Hopefully Voodoo doesn't take offense. I'd be surprised if she did. At this point, she's been real cool. The homie. Red taking Europe right now. And this is going to leave green as the odd person out. General Larks. Can't attack through Siam at this point as well. This is a point in the game where, depending on who this person is, if they just want to throw caution in the wind, they can suicide somebody, maybe somebody like me. Instead sits up in Siberia. Gonna play the no continent Asian game. Blue getting big. We're gonna get big. We're gonna catch up to blue. So is Europe. See what we're doing trade-wise. We got a big trade. Could possibly be a kill on the board. Green has 4 cards. That would weaken us. I think we trade it. We don't want to risk being hit by the 31. Game is looking like it might be stalemating potentially. I can foresee green hitting this 6, and because they're upset they don't have a territory, or excuse me, a continent, hitting the 6 and saying fuck you, voodoo. Basically saying you're gonna, if you want to take some cards, you're gonna have to hit North America or Africa. Be a bad neighbor. Of course, green could just be botting out right now. Wouldn't be surprised. It's a trade. It goes there and they fortify. Okay, they're still around, they're playing, they're making the conscious play of sitting on 1 card. They're trying to make themselves an unappetizing dish. I don't know if you've ever ate lark before. I haven't. I don't really want to find out right now. A little unappetizing. Get 1 card for 44. Typically, a card gets you about 3 troops back. So if you can get a 5-card trade, you're on average thinking you're getting 15 back. But you also have to count for moving the game forward, getting a player out of the game, taking a higher placement. Blue guarding heavily against black. I just kind of want to trust black, right? So I'm not going to put any more over here. Red's being cool. These are 60-second timers today. 60-second duration. AI difficulty expert. Ranked. Classic fixed. Novice to Grandmaster. Alliances are on. Fogs are off. Blizzards are off. Okay. Thatch finally takes Siam, which opens him up to the 44. And there's 5 cards. I'm thinking that this 44 is going to be blasting through. There's no way I can get through. This 9 is blocking. So, we got one play. We'll take it in Irkutsk because it is kind of a little corner, so to speak, or out of the way territory here. If I want to kill somebody down here, kill somebody over here, it gives me lines to get out. So I love, if I need to trade there. Obviously, at least you want to have one. Of course, we're blocked by a 44 and a 9. Card situation looking good. Could get a bonus in Japan, and we got a wild card. What's green do here? Do they escape the bitter cold of Siberia? Traverse the large swath of land in Zhongguo and attack and devastate in Siam. So why they cop? Do we see it, folks? No, we do not. Oh! The other prediction that we had, folks, was they disrupt the game because they were so upset I didn't get one. You didn't fight for it, bud. That tells me that green is trying really hard to survive. They're going to try really hard. See what black does here. I'm going to give them a heart. Hoping they just, yep, just fortify and stay without attacking. That looks like that's what they're going to do. Move this 10 or the 3. All right. That's kind of what I thought Hoodoo would do. So they're not going to be trading any cards unless, you know, at some point they decide to break me, and it will be me because blue is committing a lot of material to North Africa. 37 against Brazil's 10. Excuse me. Agua. Agua today, folks. We're getting a +9 because we have 12 territories. We held it. So at this point, I don't think I'll be killing Australia. If I'm doing anything, I'm going to be running over the top, maybe killing green. So we start trading here. Keep that top line, that top root. Open. We could do a big trade. Now we're at the point where got a couple bonuses. I think we go to 4. We're in a good little spot where there's only 1 or 2 other people that could kill us. They're not really in position. So I think we try to hold on to our wild card, save that for later. Try to pick up a artillery and have a bonus. Got a lot of tryhards in the lobby today. I like that. A lot of people trying to rank up, taking it seriously. Orange and green They were really staring each other down. For Australia. One of them blinked. But we are in a really good spot. Trying to figure out how this game is going to progress. Should I just go ham? I mean, I want to try hard. But I also don't want to sit here for 3 hours. General Thatch. It's gonna be a turtle. But at this point, we're all turtles, right? Kinda. Well, what if we do this, folks? In the effort of good faith and progressing the game, if green goes to 4 cards, we take green out. Because they didn't accept my alliance. And hopefully we have a big trade where we can get a bonus 2+2 on the territory. We get a trade, and then we take this and we smack green. So right now we're praying, hoping and wishing and hoping and praying for no trade on 3 for green, because this birdie is about to be caught. Caught, I tell you. Fuck. You ever see Scanners? Well, that blows. Blue should fortify into the Middle East with this 16. Damn. What did we get on the trade? We do. And where do we take it? We take it anywhere. Don't really want to take it in Central America, because that'll add that +2 automatically. May seem threatening. So we'll either do Japan or Eastern United States. Eastern United States is interior. That's probably the safest place. But Japan is good because orange probably hits us in Mongolia, and we can use that 3 to just hit it right back. Black still fortifying, playing a very patient game, and it's a very boring game for black, right? They just sit there and they're waiting for chaos to ensue and a war to break out. Well, we're gonna save our wild card, and we're gonna put it in Eastern United States for now. Check that. Put it in Japan. And we may be blocking ourselves here, but we're not Gonna hit Yakutsk. Get Siberia. Got a big fat 81 stack and 101 troops in the troop lead. If we get big enough, I mean, we're going to have to use some of those troops to progress the game, use some aggression. Of course, you know, we can't be going out and smacking our ally Higa with 82 troops. That would be redonk. Lark is feeling, I'm safe enough. I could probably take a troop now. They're just going to keep getting to a trade it, and then sit for a little bit. I would really, actually, I want them to bot out at this point, because that 54 would probably smack that 45 or come down through the 12 and break Africa. Maybe. Could it be? He is the Kwisatz Haderach. Jerkface. I like Tuesdays. Taco Tuesdays. Blue. Von Clausewitz, who has not accepted our alliance, still stacking troops in North Africa. Couple ways to look at this, folks. If you know, they don't hit me and we remain blocked off, we do have the potential of getting to the next tier an extra troop. We get to 15, we'll get that extra troop on 12, get that extra troop on 15. But that does leave our stack locked, and we don't really like that, because we want to be able to launch a mission when deemed appropriate by the colonel in the war room. Where you are at, if you have joined our team, you're sitting in the war room right next to the colonel, your finger on the button, ready to just call grids. Critter, we got a situation brewing in Asia. We're gonna need you to infiltrate. Clean out that sector. Leave no trace. Roger that. Red, stacking up against this 54. But this guy is not botting. Cards are good at this point. Trade it in for a big one. We're just going to keep trying to hold on to that wild card as best we can, considering it's pretty unlikely for someone to torch us out right now. They call me the Chameleon. I'd like to think that I'm some form of shapeshifter. I like karaoke. I like to sing. I watched A Complete Unknown the other day with a story about Bob Dylan. Thought that was pretty interesting. Very interesting voice. The voice of a new generation. But I enjoyed it. Timothy Chalamet did a great job. Looked like he learned how to play guitar as well. Learned how to play harmonica. The original voice box. All right, folks. Really want green to start taking cards here. We're gonna get 15 real timid players. We never smack black unless they betray us, because us doing dirty work for blue just allows them to come in and take a +5 bonus. So as you can see here, there's a +3 in Africa, +2 for holding South America, +5 in North America, +5 in Europe, +2 in Australia, and +7 in Asia, which is very difficult to hold. Usually only get that in the end game. Right now, Lark is feeling like they're boxed in, and they are. Okay. What are you trying to do? That's just, stupid. Well, you are loco, man, if you think this aggression stands. This aggression will not stand, man. So, say adios to your 12. Did you like that? You don't go trying to block my trade. I don't think so. I will whittle you down till you are enough, son. Batch. Go back to the bushes. Think you're a good player? Ooh, Ukraine. Spicy. We're gonna weaken somebody, folks. And if Orange wants to pick a war, we can fight a war. Green's the man in the box, buried in his shit. Won't you take a fucking card? Lane Staley, everybody. Rest in peace. Alice in Chains, Mad Season. Two of my favorite bands of all time. Just a little preview of the Chameleon. I think I could probably do a good Bob Dylan too. Just gonna have to listen to a little bit more of him. But the movie was pretty interesting. I recommend it. So I wonder what Orange is thinking now, after he tried to play a dirty little trick, be a butthole. If he wants to start getting real spicy, gonna seriously have to consider taking an upper decker in Siam. Because we can do that. We can totally do that. Does Black say fuck this and go offline and bot out? Not yet. Okay, orange. Put another 13 in Mongolia. See what happens. I do want to get a throat rip in, folks. I want to go for that turkey. Want to get 3 kills. Go for the turkey. So I can do that turkey call. I think I missed one earlier. It's escaped my mind. Hits Mongolia. Oh no? You didn't want to leave anything in your stack in Mongolia where you can get hit, bud? Did you learn your lesson? Fuck me. We're gonna hold out for 5 because we can. Okay. But we can't take a card here. So. Well, we'll just take our 15, I guess. And fortify off of our end attack phase. We'll bring this 3 in from Japan. We got a 99. A little 99. In Kamchatka. We'll let that one slide. We're getting troops. And when this guy makes a mistake, I'm gonna fucking annihilate him. Red. Healthy stack, 85, the second biggest stack on the board. Next is the 63 in Siam. 49 in North Africa for von Clausewitz. It's Meatball. Didn't accept my alliance request. That means you're on the list. Maybe the Thatcher is on the list higher than you, but you are definitely on the list. Because you are not a homie. Green. Ah, God, this fucking game. Okay, folks. I'm starting to get really annoyed. I think we need to send a message. Send it loud and clear. If we didn't already. Okay. The dilemma. We can't. We're not going to be bad neighbor to our homie, Black Hoodoo. We're going to be cool with Higa as well. I'm going to start pulling all my 3s off. Start fortifying, and then we're going to put a big stack somewhere. We're going to activate, and it's either going to be orange, green, or blue, the recipient, because we gots to progress this game. How do you get out of a sticky situation like this? Right? Everybody's trying real hard. I didn't see the kills there in the early game. That's how you usually progress it really quickly. We still have a big trade. Green not taking any cards. Such a weak move. Just, play the game. Play the game, folks. Tell everybody. Please spread the word, you friggin' turds. Okay. Fuck. Could seriously take 6, folks, if we just get real, tired of holding here. Nobody's gonna do anything. I think we do this. We take our card. We're gonna have to apply pressure on some of these folks. 101. Now, if green would be like, oh, he's leaving North America, I can go get it, and that's going to be your card when you want to break me, then we kill green. Red opening up the orange. Didn't really have any other option. We'll see what orange thinks about that, if they want to take a swing at the Groots, or they can come in and they can take this boring lark, this boring bird off of the globe. Started the day in a great mood, sitting in a stagnation of a bunch of tryhards, becoming a fucking asshole of a day now, pissing me off. You don't want to see me pissed off, okay? You don't? 'Cause I could do something completely unpredictable. Just astounding. Is this how you get your kicks? Or you just, watch a movie and you're lazy boy, getting Doritos crumbs all over your shirt, if you're wearing a shirt, probably got your hairy chest out, nipples pink and bulbous. Crumbs falling, getting caught, looking like a orange thatch. Maybe they're in on it together. Maybe that's why he didn't want to take the orange thatch out, because it reminded him too much of his Dorito crumb hairy chest. And I'm sure there's some Dr. Pepper revolting. A revolt of Dr. Pepper streaming to a lit-filled pool of God knows what type of horrors else there are there. Sorry. I don't know what came into me. Came over me. Digging this song now. Got a little dissonance in it. I was thinking potentially starting maybe a SoundCloud account where I can post some of these songs, and I'll just list them as title tracks from the first episode that I used it in. Let me know what you think. If you want to be cruising down the road with your significant, by yourself, by your lonesome, with your whatever, you want to crank those tunes, listen to the grids. All right, we get to hold on to our wild card. That is how we do it. And okay. We are gonna slap it there. most of it. Some of it. We'll go to 21. I need to seem a little greedy. We'll constrict this thing. Maybe next time, since green is just sitting here, we sit here in China and we establish a new dynasty. Put Mongolia, invade China over the Great Wall. Real cold in Europe, folks. Real cold, and you need to create some heat in Europe. You need to get up, get down, move around, get together. Come together somehow. Beatles song. You know how it goes. Yeah, I think that's what we do. We're just gonna stick it right in the Thatcher's face. Otherwise, everybody's just gonna sit here all day, right? How do we just smack the shit? I don't know, man. Attacker's advantage. If you attack, and you get, the odds are you get a decent roll and you get advantage, and so you don't really lose as much. Hopefully, sometimes you get a bad roll and you do get biggity fucked. Put 5. You know what, folks? We gotta do something. Nobody's gonna man up in this motherfucker. It's gonna be me. We trade the cards. We're only gonna have one left. Should have allied up. You know? Let me tell you how this is gonna go down. I'm gonna kick you in the chin, breaking your jaw in 4 places. Do karate, flip over my back. It's pretty good. And green better be real happy. General Thatch dead at the age of who the fuck cares? Get the fuck out of my face. Stop slowing up the game. Give me your cards and let me get back to the comforts of Kamchatka, where I still stack with an 83. We're sitting at 111. We gave up some troops. But we finally advanced the game, folks. This 69 is gonna run down and take this. They didn't do anything for it. They're a fucking pussy and they're pissing me off. This lark is gonna get fucked, folks. Because I like killing turtles in Australia. No. I like to save the turtles, folks. I like to save the turtles. Somebody had to do something. How about an alliance now? Blue gets real greedy. They think they can go in and swoop another +2 for a +5. I'm gonna say attack blue. That is greedy, dog. Attack blue. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Attack blue. We'll let that slide once and see if green takes the initiative, because based off his history, he really does do that. I'm gonna give you one chance. Now grab my arm, my other arm. You see that? Break the grasp. Walk away. All right. I'm gonna give you one chance. Give me your best shot. Okay, that was pretty good. If you sign up for my 8-week program. Oh, shit. Black finally bites off, folks. The hoodoo, who was our homie, bots. We do have a trade that we have to trade at this point. And we need to guard hard against black. And we hope that their 73 goes to Brazil and pressures North Africa. Next phase. We're gonna... Don't care if that too gets smoked in India. Green. Better show some sack and attack for Australia. I fucking handed it to you. Hasn't responded to me at all. Black bot's out, so they're on the list. Green, come the fuck on. Bot out then. Bot out. Let the bot do it. Go enjoy the rest of your fucking Doritos. Dip into some Cool Ranch. Grab some fucking chili cheese Fritos. Something. Right? Stick a Cheeto into that friggin' gross belly button of yours. And take it out and taste that Dr. Pepper mixed with an amalgamation of who knows what. Sorry, offline. Our alliance is over. Yeah, bought out. Yeah, son. We're gonna see some action. I wanna see some action out there. I wanna see some action. You wanna fuck? Fuck. All right, the lark. Let me guess. When you're out of the academy, 0 combat experience. Little punk thinks shit don't fucking stink. It stinks, folks. It stinks like caca. Ooh, did we guess that? We did. We did. I think we smack back because we've got this 2 here. Take this 3 out. Clausewitz. Is not ally. We're gonna wait for the green bot, one of the other primary colors of the Chameleon, who just shapeshifted from a real person into a bot. We're gonna wait for the 75 to cause some havoc. They may start to hit us. They shouldn't break us. I'll invite some hitting, because that opens our 83. But I'm really hoping that they come down and either smack Africa or Australia. We'll see what it does, folks. I'm waiting with bated breath. Fucking brick. Gonna try to seal me in. That's pretty funny. Quebec and Scandinavia. Artillery with a +2 in Quebec. On the eastern seaboard in Canada. Oh Lord, did that just happen? Oh, spicy folks. You gotta watch out for that fucking first step. It's a doozy. Yes. How many cards do we get? We get some. So this definitely happens. Progressing the game, folks. Sometimes you just gotta do it. See, when I get bored, I smack somebody. I don't just sit there within myself, fucking eat my Cheetos. We're gonna see if I'm gonna hold here. We can trade off of this. You can. I mean, he'll probably hit it. That's fine. See what Red does. He's a real big stack. He might be threatened that I've got to, but I had to go for the kill. Not gonna be surprised if he starts moving material to Iceland. Not yet. But to be fair, folks, I lost some troops when I progressed the game. This green bot decides to try to seal me off. All it's really gonna do is piss me off and make me want to say expletives. What kind of expletives, Groods? Well, things like fuck you, dickhead, and fuck you, dude, and, you know, gets worse. Blue doesn't break me. Understands that I will not break him. That could be a really good situation. I wouldn't be surprised if Red comes through, breaks him in North Africa, and then breaks me in Brazil. Got to trade. Use it. No brainer. And we take some cards. Do we start whittling down green? I don't think so. We're gonna sit in our little nook and cranny in Irkutsk. We got a 4-player game, folks. We got the first throat rip on the large orange. Took him out of Australia. We got the second throat rip, killing black after they bought out. Who was a homie? Hoodoo. She decided to go. Where is she from? You know, eat some borscht or something. I don't fucking know. The borscht was simmering. It's getting a little too hot. It's getting hot in here, folks. About to start removing some clothing. Slap a band-aid on my cheek. You know what I'm talking about. And now what would be a really good move here for Red is to take Africa. And stack in the Middle East and do a split guard. Not gonna trade that. We don't have to. Trying to tell Red to take a +5 and a +3 to make a +8, where I would have a +5 and a +2 to make a +7 bonus. We pull the Deadliest Trap. If this guy's a good player, he will do this. And then fortify 72 into the Middle East. I think red smelled what's cooking. And hit the 15. Yes, move the 72. Fucking love it. Love it. Yes. This is what's called the Deadliest Trap, folks. And it's beautiful. This. Now, red is our homie. Higa. From Thailand, I presume. Cop. For the great play. For understanding and communication. Because it's all about communication, folks. Any relationship, you need to be able to communicate. And that is a motherfucking fact. Blue, the Clausewitz, who does not accept alliances, is shitting bricks. We got a wild card, which means we're hoping for not another cavalry next. And then we get a big trade. Well, we're going to start chipping. I think we start chipping, do we not? Yeah, I mean, we got to get this guy out of here. No trade for green. I'm gonna slap this over here. There's a definite plan in place, folks, where Red and I are looking to extinguish these timid fucks and then battle it out. Now, granted, Higa has a huge lead in troops. A big advantage. Hopefully, they start peeling off some of this green as well. Blue, seeing the writing on the wall, should be starting to chip away at green. I am not. Yeah, man. Love it. Double hard. This game. I love it. Love it. You just got to take the initiative sometimes. Get the game rolling. Get the ball. We got another cavalry in there, didn't we? Fucking brutal. What did I do to deserve this? It's just luck, man. It's the luck of the draw. Are we the ones that keeps on doing this? I don't think so, man. I think we just sit here. We're going to start exporting our material away and import it into Mongolia. We're only 50 troops away here, depending on what happens with blue. I mean, they could suicide. I mean, I doubt it. But green's going down after they were just so full of vigor. Action. Can you die of rigor mortis? Maybe. Because if anybody could, it was the old larks. Got a wild card still. We're gonna take this 11. gonna do it with our big stack. Got to progress the game. Gots to. No other choice. Red is not smacking anybody. He sees me doing all the work. He's getting a +3. They're at 14. We're at 17. So we are pretty even as far as troop output. I'm getting a +8. Or a +9 rather, because I have a +7 with these two, a 12 and a 15 bonus for a +9. They're not quite at 15, so they have the 12 bonus. We're each getting +9. We have complete parity. We are complete homies. Cavalry? Again? Is that all we got left, folks? Maybe. Ooh, could be a little gnarly. At least this attack isn't going to hurt as much. Got a 4 trade coming with the Larks. No trade. Oh. No. Interesting. The bot just decides to not to take a card. God. So unfortunate to run into these. Can we stop? My lord. Well, there must be something funky going on. This is crazy. Got a wild card I can't even use because 2 times in a row we've ran the rest of the cards with cavalry. This blue. Fucking pissing me off. I'm just gonna stack, not do anything. At least we got that +2 income checked on, right? Because this guy is just gonna keep hitting. I am gonna keep hitting. And yeah. Well, folks, gotta fucking advance this game. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Not trying to bore the shit out of you. This is entertainment after all. Are you entertained? I hope so. Now we completely seal off entry. We've got a 109 and an 83, kind of like Red's blocking off Ukraine in the Middle East. The vice is getting tighter and tighter. And I'm sure that these two feel like Princess Leia, Organa, and Luke Skywalker. Pretty that Han Solo was not invited. They are feeling the squeeze. What are you gonna do? I'm gonna stack and sit in my hands cause I'm a big motherfucking pussy. This 133. You know what? I am gonna trade it. I do love this wild card. I'm doing all the freaking dirty work here, folks. I'm gonna trade it. And then we're gonna sit here with a 109 and a 108. I just felt like, oh, 109 and a 109. Ooh, doggy, sitting in Siberian Mongolia with a double 109. That is the gate. And I felt like this 133 coming out of Siam from the Clausewitz, who does not want to ally up or do anything, could potentially think about hitting through here and then busting one of us here, which would kind of really suck because we're doing stuff. What do you choose to do with it? Nothing. Pretty shitty. Leave 14 here. Nobody else is doing dick, folks. No integrity. How about you smack green, Red? Yeah, I know you're in a really good position, but like you are not outside of not attacking me and setting the deadliest trap. You're not really doing dick. Not really helping out. Makes me want to. God, I can't even request. We already requested this meatball. Von Clausewitz, the meatball. Went from borscht to meatball, folks. It's a good combo. Real good combo. Well, folks, I love you. I really do love you. We're gonna say good game. It's over. We're gonna take second. And we're gonna get our fucking throat rip in. We're gonna get our fucking throat rip in. Hey, you. How you doing? I'd love to take you with me, Blue, but the band's pretty full. You see, it's filled with American heroes with over 100 years of combined combat experience and a whole lot of brotherhood. And you've been sitting on your fucking hands, dude. No, you can't do that and ride in the trunk, bud. Because the trunk is filled with over 75 pounds of homemade C4 explosive that I personally packed in there with my own 2 hands. Von Clausewitz, dead at the age of who the fuck cares? Good game. Red had an insurmountable lead, not progressing the game at all. Did it for you, you guys. Did it for you. Good luck. Well, General Higa, who was a homie, at least they get the victory, and we get a solid second, depending on what the ranks of the people in the lobby in the game were. We should expect to get some pretty good points on our way to mission progress of attaining and upholding Grandmaster and risk global domination being deployed only in the theater of classic fixed, which is the hardest thing to do. Many people think it's impossible. Can't wait to see what the lobby shows us. We just had to take some upper deckers, folks. We got 4 kills today. 4 kills. One person survives because they win, so we're the 5th kill. It's completely apparent that nobody else is doing anything to move the game along. The Groods don't play that. The Chameleon. Kind of like the Chameleon. Would have loved to have the red. I think that'll look sharp. The gold, the green, and the red. Might have to bring the Chameleon back, folks. Let me know what you think. You dig it? General Higa, our homie, was an expert. General Larks was a master. The master sitting on his fucking ass in Ural. Not doing shit. Just thinking I'm gonna grind it out. That's how I get to master, grinding it out. No, that's not the way you do it, General Larks. Go back to your birdcage and take a shit on some newspaper. Von Clausewitz, intermediate. Didn't want to do anything, just wanted to hold Africa and steal Australia. Hoodoo was beginner. Had some borscht on the stove, had to go check it out. General Thatch got whacked. R.I.P. to your Cheetos or Doritos or Fritos or whatever you got going on there. Beginner. We beat a master and an expert. Really appreciate you guys sticking around and hope you had some good times. We're going to continue those good times. You know? So if you enjoy Classic Fixed and you want to be briefed on mission progress, let's see where that progress is right now. Pop in. We're still a beginner. 5,231 points. We're climbing that ladder, folks. If you want to be briefed on mission progress as we go along, then join my team. Step into the war room with the colonel. Take a seat. Have your hand on the button, and we can go save the world together. My name is MacGruder. I want you to remember that name. Over and out.